On Sunday, the 19th of January 2025, the internet will change forever. TikTok will boundary be put in place that will pretty much make there be a lot of refugees in the United States. So, what that means, a lot of the people that have been using the TikTok won't be able to make any updates. The version that they have on their phones or their devices will be the last version that will have access to. The Apple Store and the Play Store won't offer the app anymore. It will be a different space, and those people need a new home. And I have decided that I will help with that. So on TikTok, there's like 170 million people, like monthly active users. So I'm not gonna be too greedy. I just want 100 million. Those other 70 million can go to like Instagram, uh, YouTube. They can go anywhere else they want to go. They may even like try to find a way to like bypass the ban and still use TikTok. But for the 100 million, you guys can come along. You can come over to my channel and subscribe. It's called Vondi Hooligan. Give me a second. So it's Vondi Hooligan. So yeah, so I had the idea, and it is something we're gonna expand on here. We're gonna literally try to build an app that's the best parts of TikTok. So that's the the comment section is the most important part of the internet. You have the functionality, the you have the ability to stitch videos, go live. I want to also bring back the ability to the thing where you can hit that dislike button on videos. I want to also bring that back, because social media as a whole has unanimously, arbitrarily decided that dislike buttons are bad. So I was watching this video. I've been looking into Bolt for like a couple weeks, and I just watched like 7 minutes of this video here from Mark Kasef, and he says that I can actually create a app in minutes with Bolt. So I watched his tutorial, and I think I have the gist of how it works. And so Trump is saying that he's trying to urge the U.S. Supreme Court to delay the ban. With knowing that he's a polarizing figure, this may not happen. And when the whole thing with Hawk Tuah Girl was going on, I actually had this idea that, well, even before this, I had this idea of what my vision for social media was. So I had this idea that what if you could invest in Hawk Tuah Girl? So before this whole crypto issue arose and everything, what if there was like a way for you to invest in who becomes popular? Because how everything is now with social media has become with virality has become a bit more formulaic, for one. And what that means is there's a lot of different ways that you can go viral, and it's almost a case where now uh, we've become so cars are passing. We've become so used to the idea of going viral that we can actually make it a bit more predictable for the most part. And I thought about it, and I was saying to myself, like, doesn't this mean that we're almost at the stage now where we can actually invest in ideas like this? And what I kind of used to validate this too, on TikTok, there are a couple comments now that kind of have that same kind of mindset, because there are people like will comment on the videos that they find interesting or funny, and say they're investing in this video getting to a certain amount of virality. I don't know if you've seen that. I guess the US people in US won't be able to see that anymore still, but yeah. So all right, so I put what I wanted to see into Bolt.io. So I put in this. I have an idea for MVP for a social media app that users can post, create, share content, stitch videos, go live, has a dislike button, and users get to invest in content ideas with virtual tokens that are tiered. After that, it kind of gave me a breakdown here, but I guess it it's having some errors, so I'm gonna have to kind of troubleshoot here a bit. Okay. Okay. All right. So I set up several features. So it's giving me like a breakdown of how it looks and the functionality and all that. Okay. So now that is not working, based on what my guy here said in his tutorial, Mr. Mark himself, I should just put in there is an error, can you fix please? And then you hit send and it will fix it for you. So it's saying that if you need a Supabase connection, you need to click all right, let's connect to Supabase, I guess. I don't know what that means. Auth API. Okay, so I need to sign in here also. Give me a second here. Okay, and all that. So Vaughn saves rescues 100 million. All right, so let's have that. Can just save that password. Give me a second here. This is a bit. The things I do to try to help 100 million people is just wow. Okay, after much fidgeting, we're finally into Supabase. I don't know what this actually is, but I didn't get that far into the tutorial, so I don't know if this is something that he actually mentioned also. But yeah, so I think we've signed up, and now let me just refresh this. But I want to make sure that I kind of save my original prompt so that we can kind of, be at least on the right track if it gets cleared out. So let me just refresh here and try this again. All right. Okay, so it's gonna try again. It's importing StatBricks project. Alright, so it's trying again. Alright, let's try to deploy. Let me just pause this. Okay, I'm guessing there's some more coding thing that's kind of holding me back here. I guess you need to connect something more. Alright, so I guess we'll make this a series because I'm gonna have to figure out this part and then we'll see if we can move forward with this, because I thought this would be a lot easier, because I thought, the point of this AI stuff, was to kind of make it like a one click, then you deploy that, after 100 million people can use. But there's some error I'm encountering here. Let's look at the documents, see if something can help with this. Alright, database authentication, storage real time. Alright, so I'll see what happens in part 2, because we're going to be probably building this straight up to the 19th, so that when you get sent away, my friends, I will be here to welcome you. So day 1, we've ended in a way that I didn't expect. We're having some glitches. I guess I should have watched the full tutorial before I made this video, but I guess the in minutes thing is a bit Mark, you lied to me. Mark, why did you lie to me? But yeah, I'll look into it and we'll make a part 2. But don't worry, 100 million people. You can go ahead and subscribe to the channel, follow along with the series, and we'll move forward as we, get more information and deploy the MVP, then the full app if it comes to that. But yeah, that's the video.